So today we're going to be steaming some walleye. Not steaming, I guess you would. We call it yunjie. I guess it would be considered steamed. This is walleye already cut and prepared, okay, and a little bit already salted. Salted to your likeness, okay, however you like it. This here I already prepared a little bit of this is tomato. You can use fresh, or in this case this is frozen. And right here is lemongrass. The long stocky looking like grass stalks here are lemongrass, and this is cilantro seed. Okay, so I like the flavor, like the smell. That's why I'm using it. I've already gathered some dough, and they're all been washed and some I prepared of taking the leaves off of the stalks here. Okay, and these have been in the fridge for a day or two, so they looked a little withered, but they're still very good. The flavor is still very good. So see, okay, so this is dough. This is a an herb. I'm not sure what it is called in English. Let's say okay, so it has like a lemony, almost lime, kind of like this flavor here. Okay, like the grass root. Okay, and this is just cilantro. Okay, so I've just gotten all the fresh or the tips of it. Okay, and it's okay to use the seeds because I'm using some in there anyway. So what I'm going to do with these here is I'm just going to finally get this down to a fine consistency here. Okay. So we're going to have a different variation of herbs here, and I like this one because I like to eat this with my my fish. So we're going to use a little bit of Monglish. Okay. Or you can just do like this, but however you like. It's kind of loud. Okay. Alright, see? See that? Alright, so it's going to go in here. Excuse the mess here. We'll mix it later. Okay. Okay, so this right here is lime leaves. You can get these at the Asian stores. Okay, you can use really fresh green ones, or in this case, you can use dried ones. I like to get them, in bulks and then dry them, and I can use them year round because I really love the flavor of this. I use it all the time. And I like to cut it into smaller pieces, not so fine like the other one, but into smaller pieces so the flavor can really get into all the fishes, into the fish, or not the fishes, the different pieces of fish, rather. Okay, and so my other ingredients I like to use, about this much. It depends on how much you like. Okay, this, excuse the hand here. This is called, it's kind of like wild peppercorn, but it's called poison ash, actually. Okay, poison ash, and you can we get when we harvest these from our land, our farm, and when they're good, they're green or super ruby red. Okay, and then you dry them and you can use them year round. Okay, so put them in there for now. I'm going to make this is like really super spicy dried peppers. I like the look, okay, the prettiness. This is just for flavor, really hot. But we're gonna make two different steamed dishes. okay, of walleye. One is going to be hot and one is going to be not hot at all. You don't throw these away, okay? These stalks here. I took all the fresh tips off, or the young tips off of them. I'm just going to, what I'm going to do is dill the stalks of it, okay? Usually I cut them into smaller pieces, but to get the flavor out. But I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pound it a little bit, okay? Like this. And then I'm just going to kind of tie them like this, okay? Alright, hopefully they won't unravel. Okay, they probably will unravel, but it's easier to take these out before you eat. Okay, so I leave this for the end, but you just put this in with when you're steaming it in the pans. Or you can just put them in there. You don't have to make it into a bundle if you don't want. Okay, something like that. All right, so we can do that a little bit later. I like to get this finally grounded, or not grounded, but shredded. Not shredded. This is just green onion. Okay, and this is how I like to do it. You can do finer than this if you want. So I'm going to do two variations. I'm going to do a really super kind of fine one like this, and I'm going to do a longer variation. Okay, about an inch or so. Okay, and we're going to put them in here. Onions, they go good with fish. Just wrap them like this, or you just bend them like this rather. Okay, all right. No, sweetie, put it downstairs. Okay, and then some inch wide long ones. So we can get variation of my bowl is getting too, it's getting full here. Okay. Excuse me while I will grab some tissue. Paper towel rather. Okay. My hands clean here. Okay. And then for seasoning, because it's already salty, I don't want to add too much, but I'm going to add a little bit of wonton sauce. I like to put wonton in almost everything I do, but it's wonton sauce. This is what it looks like. Okay, I'm not advertising though, but this is what I like to put in my fish and almost every other stock that I like. Okay, so I'm going to use 2. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of this, which is about this consistency. 2 tablespoons, okay, of this beef flavor. Okay, soup stock, beef flavor, soup stock. I like the flavor, and I use it in almost everything. So that's all I need for the flavor, because it's already been salted. Okay. And then, if you want, like instead of putting like other kind of starch in it to get it to be sticky, I like it to be a little bit sticky, a little starchy. I use ground up rice powder, sticky rice powder, and I like to use 2. Okay, 2 of this spoon, about this much. Okay, which is about 4 tablespoons. Okay. Alright, and then next, you can use your own fried garlic, which I really do like. But since I'm away from home and I don't have the luxury of doing it myself, two of these. So, okay, about 4 tablespoons. Okay, of this. All right, that's it for flavoring, and all the condiments, and now we just stir. If you like, you can put a little bit of water in here, but when you steam it, it's going to be my walleye is still a little frozen. You can use fresh walleye. In this case, my brother-in-law has already done the hard work for us, and this is frozen walleye. Okay. As you can see, the onion has two consistencies. There's a longer half inch or inch ones, and then there's the somewhat finely chopped ones. Okay. Okay, so it's just gonna be a little dry, which is okay, because it's gonna, with the steaming, you're going to get the moisture anyway. All right. Instead of steam, today we're going to actually bake it. Okay, it tastes the same as if you were to put it in a steamer, a big steamer, but we're going to actually bake it in the convection. I think theirs is a convection air, almost commercial like. Okay. If I have good gloves, I would use my hands, but because I don't have gloves, I'm not going to use my hands because there's could be bones in. Okay, so this is traditional style. It's not fillet. There are bones in here. Okay, but this is how we like it. You're gonna have to be doing a little bone picking when you come across it. Okay, looks really pretty now. Okay, so pretty. Okay, you can definitely smell the dill, the roasted rice flour, for sure. Okay. See, all the finely chopped herb is coating each of the individual pieces of walleye, and they look gorgeous. All right. Making bundles, I'm just gonna lay them on the bottom, so the flavor will just remain at the bottom, and everything will just soak down here, and the flavor will be really good. I can take this out, and then we can just stir the juices back into the individual pieces. Okay, so something like this. Okay, one first, because I'm gonna put spice in the other one. Okay. So I'm gonna make one spicy and one not spicy. Hopefully this is enough. I think I'm gonna do about half. Okay. These here are super spicy, so they're gonna go in just whole like this, okay? And then these here, actually I might use like, I might do like this much. I'm gonna finally shred these. I'm gonna chop these, okay? And these here, I'm gonna have two different variations too, also whole and as well as somewhat finely chopped, okay? So like this. And I'm probably gonna do it a little bit finer. You can leave the socks on, I leave it on. Okay? Because we don't want people to get this in the mouth and be like, this is super hot. Okay? So these are really, really hot pepper, okay? And these, if you want to, you can just go like this. But they've been in the house a few days, so they're not going to come apart in your hands. You can't just use your hand to do it. So you use the knife, okay? All right. They will see this anyway because it's red, so they can try to take that away from the food if they so do wish. Okay. I want to say this is gonna be hot enough, and if not, there's always these ones here. Okay. So all these go in here. You can just do it however you like. If you like super spicy, just do it like that. If you don't like it spicy, okay. So, okay. Here's the chopped up dried ones. The fine chopped up ones are in here somewhere, and these are the whole. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick toss. This is so pretty. Okay. And then, okay, and I'm gonna plate them into my foil plate or foil bin. Okay, try to make it like even. Try to even it out. Oops, I lost one there. Okay. I'm gonna put this in the oven at 400 for about an hour at the very least, because it's so thick. Okay, but at the very least an hour. Okay, and I've had the oven running, so she's pretty hot now. Oil, and we're gonna cover them. Okay, like so. The hot one. Okay. Going to put probably in the center here. So, okay. This one didn't come out too pretty, but so. Locks the moisture and also helps bake it a little bit more with oil. Okay, it keeps the temperature pretty even. Okay, so like I'm baking. All right, push it back in here. 400. All right, there it is. An hour. Okay, 1 hour from here. Okay. A little bit over an hour. So look and see what that looks like.
Let's take a look at. Wow, looking good. Wow, smells good too.
So the liquid here. Come look at the liquid here. See,
wow.
If it's clear. If it's clear, or if it's still, it's clear. Okay, but we're gonna look at the middle. Okay. Middle is probably not good yet. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's
an
not
hour is
quite
not cooked yet, because you can see that the.
Yeah, well, it's not really cooked yet.
Okay, this is still a little green.
Yeah. Not yet, another hour.
So Sharon.
Yeah.
Okay, check. Looks nice.
Whoa.
Nice and brown and golden.
Yeah, it's cooked.
It's good.
Okay.